Well, here we go again. Well, this is the day after the previous film. It's the 15th of March. But instead of going out of the site and turning left, we went to these Cardinham Woods. I'm turning right here now. I'm going this way. So I'm told it's a nice run, this, up to Colliford Lake, but it's a bit up and down in places. So it was really sunny about an hour ago and it's clouded over now. I don't know, I've picked my moments, don't I? So this is called Colliford Lake, Bodmin, and it's at quite a high point on the A30, which runs along the side of it. You can cycle all the way around it apparently, but it means going on the A30 for a short distance. I don't fancy that. The 70 mile per hour dual carriageway, no thanks. Well, we've got a full charge on the battery, full charge on the camera battery as well. I've got a spare camera battery. You're asking me where I'm going, I'm not sure at all. Don't know, let's try up here. See, after us coming out of the EU, I had thought we might be dropping a few of these foreign terms what we've been using for years, like by in front of certain words. It's like biscuit, innit? Biscuit, it means twice cooked. Well, we could call a biscuit a two-sit. Do you fancy a two-sit with your cup of tea? Or a bike, you call it a two-cycle. Yes, come and have your two-cycle repaired at this shop. Well, that sounds alright, two-cycle. I'm going to ride on my two-cycle. Or on my toos, for short. What do you think? Now then. Right, now then. Now there's a sign here. What's this now? Maiden well, well, I don't know. Shall I ask this one? Have you any idea which way I take to get to Colliford Lake?
Huh? I think it's that one. You have to go down that road.
Down there, 23%. Well, it's a good job it's electric bike.
Is it electric bike?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine then.
I'll be coming.
I just went up that hill.
Right, I'll try down there then. Okay, thanks very much. Right, ooh, look at this, 23%. Oof. Now,
Oh, you're gonna...
am I heading in the wrong direction here?
Yeah, you are, pal.
Right, so I need to go back.
You want to...
I'm lost.
Yeah, if you go left,
Yeah.
that should bring you round about here somewhere.
Yeah.
Then you start seeing signs for it.
Right.
But if you wanted to, you've gone... No, you can't really go on the 830 push bike, can you?
No. You see? It pays to stop and ask somebody. You had all the latest tattle. What's this now, is it? So he said first left, didn't he? Well, I don't know. I have a feeling this is wrong. This doesn't look like a proper road to me. And it's a hill as well. Ah, now then. Well, that could have been a shortcut. Well, look here. Hello. Well, I don't know. Look at this here. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but is that Highland cattle? Yeah. Well, I'll have to stop and ask this chap now. Am I on the right road? Alright. Is this the right way for Colliford Lake? Colliford Lake, is it up here? Colliford Lake. Oh no, don't say that. Right, go back right down there. There. Right, thank you. Right, back down here, she says. First left. Well, I don't know. Well, I have a look at the map and I set off and I've made some mistakes in my time, but this is one of the best ones of the lot, I think. Well, it's a good job Ellen ain't with me. Because she said, do you know where you're going? I said, oh yeah. Well, I can imagine. Right, now there's a sign here. I thought that said mountain snot. No, it's St Neot, isn't it? Well, she said left. Okay, let's try up here then. Well, that is the junction where I stopped and asked that lady. So I think we've got another road here with another sign. Is it this road? Just carrying on. So in coming back I need to come back along this road, I think, do I? There's a left turn up there if you're coming back, but I don't know where that goes. Well, I felt like flagging him down, but I thought, no, I'll not bother. I'm determined not to ask any other person now. Well, I'm sure he said you'll start seeing signs for it, and it said nothing of the kind on that one. That's 5.8 miles I've done now. £30 miles per hour. Oh, Mount, of course I remember seeing this. So you go through here and it's a left turn. God. Well, you know when you say it pays to stop and ask people. Now, up here is it or what? There's no signs. No signs. Right, well, I'm going to give it a chance. Give it my best shot. Here we go. Well, at least we're going uphill and I think we're in the right direction here. The village of Mount, eh? God. Sounds like something out of a Carry On film. We can hear a bit of ticking down below here. Ticking coming from the drill here. Oh. Surprising, you know, he put it in sport and it's just goes that bit easier. But from sport to turbo, I don't know, I don't feel any different. Now then, what's next around this bend? Oh, downhill. Oh, this is bad. This is really steep down here. I mean, in theory, we should be going uphill. Well, I'm certainly glad I put some new brake pads on. I've done about, must have done about 300 or 400 miles since I put them on. Oh God, I have a bad feeling about this. Well, at least it's nice round here, isn't it? Now, I think I'm going to put it in turbo, whether it feels any better or not, because I think it would be a long steep hill, this. Now that, in that gear, 4th gear, going up here in turbo, I'm hardly putting any effort in at all. And I'm doing a steady, what, 11 mile per hour. Forget me not, barn. God. Right, we're going uphill again now. Yep. War legging. Well, that's a dead end up there, according to that. Up and up and up. I think I'll give it another up that. Little telephone on the left. I wonder if that's working. No, no phone inside it. Oof, God. Well, I'm sweating now. Don't you think you'd better put your yellow coat on, she said. It might be a bit cold out there. Well, it isn't that bad. 1.5 miles. Oh, dear me, I've lost a block. Oh, what's that? There's a little stoat. Oh, look at it go. And what's this say? No, it's cul-de-sac down there. Well, I'm saying cul-de-sac. Dead end. Callaway Water? What? What do you mean? I thought it was Colliford Lake. Now we're pretty high up here. Look at them sheep over there. Hope they're not vicious. Well, do you know what? I have a feeling, not far off here, I could be wrong. Well, the trees are thinning out. Well, according to my cyclometer, I've done 8 miles now. But I went quite a bit out of my way, didn't I? So why do I think I'm on the way to Colliford Water when that sign said something different water? What, Rick? Colliford or something or other, Cornwall. I don't think it were even forward, it said. Well, I could end up in Exeter for all I know. Well, there's no sign of a lake up here, is there? Oh God, this is terrible. I'm going downhill again here. What the hell's going on here? Am I alright for Colliford Lake here?
Yeah.
Oh. After wrong turn after wrong turn.
No, follow it all the way. Follow this lane. I've literally just been paddling it. Follow this lane all the way up to the end,
Lovely.
and then turn left.
Left.
When you get to the T-junction, and
Yeah.
it's just there on the right. Are
Great.
you staying there, or are you?
No, it's just a ride, this.
Oh, right.
No, it's
Get
another
back
one of my YouTube films, this. I'm well known for getting lost. This has been a classic.
All right.
Right.
You're on track. So
Thank you
you'll be
very
fine.
much. Okay, thank you. Right. Well, that sounded promising, didn't it? She's just been paddling in it. Well, I don't know. I think we're pulling my leg there or what? Well, is this going to be the last of the hills here? Well, to get to this lake. Well, I'd have hated to go in the motorhome and try and find it up them lanes there. Meeting another vehicle coming the other way. Oh my God. See if I can smell water. She hasn't been all the way from that lake, has she? She's been all down here. Well, that's 9 miles I've done now. Now, I get to the top of this hill. Will it be there? I want it. I mean, this morning we went into Cardinham Woods again. Up and down we were walking. Oh, and then to go on this bike ride up and down. I mean, at 70. Oh, that makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now then. I spy with my little eye. No. 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 Nothing. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang about now, we've got a T-junction here. Right. We've got a T-junction. Unfortunately, I've just remembered I was supposed to be bringing a drink with me and I forgot. I could just do with the drink. Well, right, so somewhere on that side should be Colliford Lake. 9.5 miles I've clocked. Look at these. Don't fence me in, eh? Dear me. Oh, they're running away. Oh, there we are, look. Well, that's what I came to look at. Oh, I don't know. It just shows a little bit of perseverance. Well, isn't that nice? Yes, it is, isn't it nice, Craig? I know it makes you laugh when I say that, but isn't it nice? Yeah, he knows who I mean. He'll probably be watching this and thinking, what is he doing? Right, now, I don't know if you can see it, but right over there in the distance is the A30. It's a dual carriageway, it's 70 miles per hour, and to get right round the lake, you've got to go on that, and I do not fancy that one bit. So, I'm going to put my gloves back on now, and we're very high up here, so going back should be more downhill. But what I'm going to do first is cycle right round the lake to the Jamaica Inn, and there we are. Mike's looking particularly dirty from yesterday, but right, so here we go then. Straighten the camera up. So this road, you leave the main road, the dual carriageway, I'm going to go round the lake anti-clockwise or uncle clockwise, depending what you want to call it, and there we are. There is Colliford Lake. Yes, that took a bit to find it. Oh, going against a bit of a wind here. Hey. Well, I don't know whether my legs are beginning to get tired or what. It's not very steep this, but the wind's against me. I'll just have to keep it in sport. I haven't got a drink, I've nothing to eat as usual. But it should be average here. It should be on average downhill going back. There's still going to be a few steep hills, but generally downhill. Well, I don't know much about this lake. I'll have to try and put some information on the screen. Make it a bit more interesting, won't it? Well, it's certainly cooling me off this. I was still feeling a bit sweaty under this coat, but I've cooled down a bit now. Because this wind that's blowing is really cold. It still is March, don't forget. Hey, look at all them, eh? Well, is this ditch supposed to stop them from getting out of that field? Or is that one on the right, the one that got away? No, there's a little... no, there's nothing to stop them at all. Well, there's no doubt about it. It's been a nice two-cycle ride, hasn't it? Well, there's Colliford Dam. Oh, Colliford Dam, quarter of a mile up here, so that must mean... Well, it must mean it's being used as a reservoir, isn't it? Can't be a quarter of a mile up here, can it? So that road's just taking us away from the lake, where this one will bring us back to it. Mustn't miss that turn when I come flying down this hill later on, because I've got to come back this way. Oh, I've lost another block. Yeah, 13 miles is that. Well, I think that's what happened last time. Yesterday. Well, if you've got 5 blocks and you're getting, say, 7.5 miles or so, or 7 miles out of each of your battery blocks, that's, what's that, 35 miles? And I have been using Sport and Tour and Turbo. It's not bad, that. There it is, that must be the dam over there, look. Oh, that's it, yeah. Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, it's been there a while, that. Oh yes. Well, what do you know? Well, I remember giving my rally sports bike to my brother about 1967, and I bought an old scooter, an NSU, and I haven't been on the bike for a while, a few months, and this friend of mine said, do you fancy having a ride to Lyme Park, which is about 20 miles away? Yeah, I said, don't mind. Well, I'll be then, let's say, it'll be 1968 that, I shall be about 16. And I was absolutely knackered when I got to there. And I had to cycle home and all. Oh, another hill. Let's see, what am I in here? Sports? No, I am now. Well, I'm feeling a little bit unenergetic at the moment, and I've got to get to the Jamaica Inn, turn round without a drink or anything to eat, and go all the way back to the site. And that's the lake from the other side. So there we have it. Well, when you start feeling like this, you're glad that you're on an electric bike, and I'm also glad it's more downhill going home back to that site. Well, it is, isn't it? I mean, oh, do you know, words fail me. Pretty as a picture, little clumps of trees and the odd bar here and there from sheepies. Hear the drill here ticking away there. Well, the ratchet, that is. How long do ratchets last on a bike? I saw one bike in Scotland near Aviemore, and he were pushing it, this mountain bike, He says there's no drive. The ratchet's gone on the in the back wheel. Makes you think. Pedal and chains just spinning around, nothing happening. How long do they last? Well, they reckon you can actually try and get some something like WD-40 inside it. It's usually when this sees up, they start getting sticky and they stop working. Every time you hear a ticking like that, tick, 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 that means there's a microscopic bit of metal being removed from the edge of the ratchet every turn of the wheel. Can't last forever. Like that sound with the handbrake when you pull it on, it goes click, 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 click. I was taught when I was learning to drive, push the button in first, pull it up, and then release it. Otherwise they'll wear the ratchet out. Well, I've never known a ratchet wear out in an handbrake, so what he were talking about I don't know. Well, we could be going away from the lake here. Hang on a minute. Well, it is a little bit behind me, this wind. There's no sign of this Jamaica in at all yet. Look at this. Road narrows. What? Narrower than this? Yeah, so I've lost 2 blocks. So that's 15.8 miles I've done so far. Well, I've changed my seat to the Cube's original. Don't know why. Changed it back again. I've been messing about with the different bike stems and I've ended up back at the original. I have changed these here. Notice how shiny they are. Oh yes. All the others were showing signs of rust. They were black dome-headed screws. Oh, the lake's here again. Well, we're back with it again. Yeah. I've been calling it Collingford. You know, like Colleen. And it's Colliford. C-O-L-I-Ford, I think. I'll have to check that. Well, there's still no sign of anything over there. Well, I can see a building there. I don't think that's a Jamaica Inn or not. But it's right at the side of the A9. Not the A9. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that the A30 right over there? Oh no! Look at that. They look happy enough, don't they? Well, it's still a long way, this. Well, we'll take a last look at the lake because I think we're definitely leaving it this time. So before I set off with this bit of film, I phoned Ellen up. She said, "You've been a long time, haven't you?" I said, "Oh yeah, don't ask." And what's this over here? There's another lake there, look. Is it part of the same one? Oh, there's it. Well, I don't know. Now I'm getting a little bit worried about battery. So that's... oh, is this the road we go on? Over there. Bends to the left. Right, so it won't be... oh, downhill, eh? Right. Well, believe it or not, I'm in Eco at the moment now. It's just a little bit uphill, it doesn't feel too bad this. Well, I don't know, it must be all part of the lake, and it's just a bit deceiving from where we are. Well, I can't see me going up there in Eco. This is where I suppose a 500 watt battery would be better. Oh no, that's the lake there, look. Yeah. Oh, I don't know which one that is. Just have to have a look on the map. Well, they're dead cute, some of these animals. I mean, I can understand vegetarians really. You know, when you look at them, these animals, it does seem a shame, doesn't it? If everybody went vegetarian, everybody, that'd be it. It'd be a disaster, wouldn't it? Well, that lake there has got nothing to do with the other one. Where's this going now? Horse-drawn vehicles and animals. Well, you just get the feeling that you're out in the wilds here. It's probably because you are. You can still see a bit of the lake there. Is that another one? I don't know. Well, this place is mucked up with little lakes. Mucked up with them. Well, that A30 still looks a long way off. It doesn't seem to get any closer. So I've done 17.3 miles. I'm not to the Jamaica Inn yet, and I've got to get home. I've got 3 blocks left. I'm not going to go in sport if I can help it, but it's mainly downhill going back. You see, this is Cornwall, isn't it? But it's not. When you think of Cornwall, you don't think of it as being like this. It's much more like Scotland, isn't it? Or the Lake District or wherever. Yeah, you don't want to be caught out in a load of rain here, do you? Well, if I had a major power cut on this bike now, or anything disastrous went wrong with it, I mean, it's a long way to push it back. Things that are going to need replacing shortly will definitely be the chain. It is showing signs of stretching. Well, it's not stretching, it's just wearing the rollers. The trick is to replace it before it starts to damage the cassette, because I've already got away with it once. Well, if anybody saw the other video earlier on, is this bike finally fixed, and I had those that bigger stem, and I was up here with the handlebar sitting a lot straighter, and my neck and shoulders were absolutely killing me when I got back home. And yet, just aching a little bit now, but not too bad. It doesn't make sense, does it? I'm leaning forward further than what I was with those other handlebars with that stem on. I don't know. That's what I like to hear. The ratchet ticking away, it means I'm going downhill, that. Now then, bends to the left. We must be there shortly. Now what's this say? I wonder if I can read it before the camera can. I've had my eyes tested recently and they're fine. Brule Volventer. Volventer. Well, well, just over there I can see the A30, just there, see it? I can't be that far now. And I can have a nice big drink. No, I can't. What to do with it? See, the temptation here is to go on the A30 back to the other turning, but I'm not doing that. Not a 70 mile per hour dual carriageway. Oh, look at this, new houses. I'll tell you what, Boris will build new houses anywhere, won't he? You can't build them quick enough. Look at that, they've got that brand new look about them, haven't they? And to prove it, there's two being built there. Now, is this it? No, it isn't. Right, so if I turn left now, that'll take me straight onto the A30. So I don't want to do that. And there we have it. That's the Jamaica Inn. So if this was some sort of travel documentary, I'd be going in there making a nuisance of myself and getting a free drink and wanted to know the history of this and that. Right, I'll turn around now. And off we go back. Well, I'll keep the camera rolling. So I've done 18.8 miles. I'll just stop here and give Ellen a text. Todder close. Right. Now I don't think I'm going to get back home without that camera battery running out, but it's the GoPro, isn't it? Well, I'll just keep it on and see how far it goes. It should, when it turns off, it'll go with a beep, 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 and I'll know it's turned off. Right, so 5 to 3. Well, she's just texted me to say she's got the text message, so you're a noisy lot, aren't you? God. Very right old moo at me then. 30 miles. Here's to the next one.